Hey guys, thanks for joining me at ET Database. I found something on Mars that seems to resemble some kind of propulsion engine. And I put a jet engine right next to it to compare and contrast. If you take all the wiring and little pipes and pieces off of this jet engine, lay it on the surface of Mars for 10,000 years, I believe that it will look not too different from this. And this really does look like some kind of propulsion system. Now let me show you where I found it. Here is the full photo of Sol 735 on Gigapan. Now there's several objects we're going to look at. We're going to look at the engine in this area, the pillar in this area, and a face in this area. Now let's zoom in. We're zooming in. And right in here is the engine. Can you find the engine yourself right now? You probably can. You probably can. It's right here, right over here. And right above it, it looks like a leg of a statue that had broken off and been thrown a long distance to this location. Wow, that's crazy cool. Look at that. And right here is the edges of the engine, the output area, and it looks like it was so thin it actually got bent in a couple of different locations right over here. Now if we'd taken that jet engine of ours and just thrown it on the surface of Mars, I think this is what it would look like after some time. Also, there seems to be some weird cat-like object right here with two little antennas on its head, eye, nose, mouth, and a weird tail. I don't know. That is maybe coincidence for that one. But let's look at the pillar. Here's the pillar itself. Kind of remarkable that it doesn't seem to belong. The shape, the size, it just doesn't seem to belong. And on the very end of this pillar, it seems like something's sticking out of it here. Looks like it to me. Also, over here, there seems to be a circle with a triangle on it right there. Okay, now I want to show you a face. So we're going to go to the far left of the screen, right over here in this area. And there are some strange, unusual faces over here. Look at this. It looks like a head right here, and it has a mouth, tongue sticking out, eye, looks like a caterpillar arm or some kind of arm sticking out. To me that looks a little weird, and not even 100% certain about that being a face, but it looks like it. If we move a little bit further, we get an ID4 kind of face. And that's kind of neat too, but equally strange. Now it's right up here in this location. It seems like there's another one, less detailed, more faded over here. But this is the one we're looking at right here. Now, do you remember the movie ID4? The aliens had this big extended crown on the top of their heads right here, just like this one does here. This is the forehead, the eye. Now the edge of the eye seems to have sort of an Egyptian pulling out and length to it. Big cheeks here. The nose is broken, almost like a sphinx in Egypt is broken. The nose area is broken, and the mouth, perhaps it's down a little bit lower, perhaps it's here, or perhaps it's broken. It's really difficult to tell with this one. But it does remind me of the ID4 face and a little bit of Queen Nefertiti's kind of a face. Queen Nefertiti, I believe, was the mother of King Tut. So there's a lot of things in this photo, but the most significant, the most important thing is right here, the engine itself, propulsion system, and it looks so ancient, and it doesn't look like it would possibly ever work. But one of the things that Bob Lazar said about the UFOs he worked on in Area S4 of Area 51, he said the objects were solid, everything, all the technology, all the circuitry, it was built in a micro sense into the solidness of the craft. Well, that sounds, if that's true, then maybe that's true with this one too. Maybe it is solid. Maybe it's built this way. And maybe the technology is right there and we just can't see it because it's micro technology built into the metals themselves. And if you want to make a spaceship and you want to make something that's powerful enough to withstand a few attacks from other alien species, you want to make a solid spacecraft. Solid, that's true. Or at least as solid as possible. Okay, guys, Scott C. Warren, ET Database. Like and subscribe.